Hi, I'm Emma and I'll show you how you can import products into Mobius. Of course, you can build a lot of really nice models in the Mobius software and it's great. But actually the software also has a very good import functionality that you can use to maybe model your products more efficiently. For example, with bulk importing or using SAP extracts or things like that to quickly construct the models of your products. In this video, I'll introduce you to the import functionality and show you how it works. So let's first take a look at the import file and what it looks like. So I have this product here and it wasn't before in my workspace, but I want to upload it. So I built this model in Excel and I've already discussed this file in the export video. So if you want to know more about the structure of the file and what all the columns mean, please check that video out. What we're going to do now is import this file, and how we do that is first we need to save this as a CSV, and you do that by just clicking save as and then selecting CSV as the file format. So let's do that and save it, and then we go to Mobius. And here we can import the file in two different ways. So the first way is on the workspace home, we have a button here. And then the second way is on the products page where we have a button here. So let's click that one and upload our CSV file, this one. And now we get a warning. Products with the same names are going to be overwritten with imported data. What this means is that if you import a product that you already have and you made some changes in the import, so for example you added some items, these items will be added to the product, so you will be changing your model of your existing product. And this is important to realize. But in this case, we're importing a new product. We didn't change any existing items, so we're just gonna go ahead and click on continue. And now we have to wait a few seconds. Oh, there we go. And then we're going to mention that the product is successfully imported. We also see these two numbers. So the first number, the created items. We created 3 new items by this import because we created a new product, and we also created a fabric with a new color that we didn't have yet, and a new colorant. So that's what this says. The updated item count is just the items that are in the import. So Mobius recognizes that these items already exist and that they were in the import, so they might be updated, and that's why it tells you this. They actually state exactly the same, but just so you know that these items were in the import. Then we're gonna check out our newly imported product, and we see this whole model that we imported. So that's great. Now you probably think we're done, but actually there's one more thing that I need to tell you about the import functionality and how it works, and how you can also use that in your advantage. What Mobius does when you're importing a file is that it doesn't overwrite completely like products that already exist. But what it does is that it adds items to these products. And what that means is that if I just import an empty inventory for this product and take all of these items out of the import, these items will still be part of this product, but it will only add the new items I put in the import. So let's show you what I mean now. Go back to the import file. So here what I can do is just remove all of these lines like this. I'm just going to add one line. I'm going to call it test item. We need 2 of those, let's say 2 pieces, and there are an object. So we're just going to import this file now. Let's save it as CSV. So let's import this file and continue. What you would expect now maybe is that the model of our product has changed because I removed all of these items from the inventory, so you would maybe expect it to have only 1 item in it. So let's check out what happened. What you see is the old model that we imported previously is still all there, and the only thing that happened is that this 1 item was added to the model. And so this illustrates how the import functionality works, and that if you import a file, only the items that are new will be added. And that is really important to realize, so the file will never remove items. This you can actually really use to your advantage, but I'll show you that in a different video, but it can really help you. In this video, I've shown you how you can import your products into Mobius. This can be super useful, but you do need to get a little bit the hang of it and how to work with the file. We'll have a lot more resources about this, and you can check those out to see if you can figure out a way that works very well for you. Good luck making your own LCAs!